You're alive. Welcome sa ating live streaming. Nasa gilid po tayo ng bahay. May tatlo na, may dalawa na. Welcome po sa ating live streaming. Ano yung night boot ko? Welcome. Hello, Inspired Music Channel. One million people in the house. 1 million lang eh. 2 million. Sige lang po. Tatugtog lang tayo kung kinakailangan. Ay, may bago tayo. Si Mr. Fortunato Balais. Bigyan kita ng jacket. Music tayo, music.
Si Jesus na payo na dapat isa puso, maging katulad ng mga bata, sa kanila ay matuto. Ang bawat batay di nagtatanging
4 million in the house.
ang ating Diyos. Lagi natin ipadama ang pag-ibig at gawin ang natutuhan natin. Lagi natin isipin ang ating kapwa at maging maibiging gaya ng bata. At kahit na mahirap,
5 million in the house.
dapat lang
Tuloy lang po. Huwag lang kalimutan mag-thumbs up.
unawain ang mga tao. Umibig ng buong puso. Igalang natin at huwag hamakin ang sinumang tao. Ipadama ang pag-ibig at laging gawin ang natutuhan natin. Lagi natin isipin ang ating kapwa at maging maibiging gaya ng bata. Gaya ng bata. Sa buhay natin, gawing pumuling na ipakita ang katangian ng bawat bata. Dahil gusto ng Diyos, pag tayo ay nagpapakumbaba. Lagi natin ipadama ang pag-ibig at gawin ang natutuhan natin. Lagi natin isipin ang
Ay, welcome po, Sir Jesse. Salamat sa pagdalaw. Nagpakita na ako, Sir Jesse. Pakita na. Nakasulok ako. May natutulog pa eh. Sir Jesse, paano gumawa ng anong tawag dito? Night boat. Nag-try ako eh, di naman lumilitaw. Oh, direct ako eh. Direct ako. Noong nakaraan, gumamit ako ng StreamYard. Ang dilim eh, no? Hindi nakabukas ang ilaw kasi. Natutulog pa eh. May video si Musang. Hanapin mo host. Andun. Ah, ganon. Ah, sige, hanapin ko yan. Sir Jesse. Tungkol sa paggawa ng night boat, hanapin ko yon. Kahapon hindi ako nakapag, ano man eh, hindi nakapangisda, tsaka hindi rin nakapag kahit ano eh. Medyo busy kahapon. Daming ano eh, nagagawa. Kaya ngayon, tapos ko lang. Hindi na tumaas yung aking ano, yung aking banana, ganun pa rin. Napako na. Baka susunod, bibili ako ng ano, nung tawag dyan, sinasabi nilang condenser. Kasi minsan maingay eh. May condenser dito. Tapos merong ring light. Okay, welcome. Diretso lang. Love? $5 million in the house. Oh, kay Jesse naka ano ako. Malinaw ba? 6 million in the house. Pasok lang po. Welcome po, welcome. Dito pala sa direct, hindi ka pwedeng mag ano, no? Tawag mo. Yung share screen. Dun sa live stream kasi, sa live yard, pwedeng mag-share screen na kapag share screen ako noong nakaraan. Pala yung ginagawa ng iba. Para hindi ka mainip kung wala pang tao. Hindi na maingay yung sound. Basta tayo ng ano, ilang nakakapag itong music naririnig. Basta tayo ng isang subject. Cover subject. Are you in control of your life? When you were younger, what were your life goals? Perhaps you wanted to marry, perfect a certain skill, or pursue an exciting career. But life does not always turn out the way we plan. Unexpected challenges can throw life completely, of course. And that is what happened to Anja, Delina, and Gregory. Anja in Germany was diagnosed with cancer at age of 21. And she is now almost completely housebound. Delina in the United States suffers from neuromuscular disorder called dystonia. In addition, she cares for three disabled siblings. How about Gregory? Gregory lives in Canada, copes with crippling anxiety disorder. Despite their circumstances, Anja, Delina, and Gregory have been able to control of their lives. How? A Bible proverb states, if you become discouraged in times of trouble, your strength will be meager. The implication is clear. Attitude makes a difference. People who succumb to negativity relinquish the little control they still have, while those with positive mindset often summon the strength to put themselves back in the driver's seat. Consider how proved true for Anja Delina and Gregory. Are you in control of your life? The challenge, unchangeable circumstances. Has your life been taken over by a chronic illness, a divorce, the loss of a loved one? When confronted with unchangeable circumstances, you may feel unable to do anything but wish your situation would change. How can you regain control of your life? The Bible example, Paul. The Apostle Paul traveled extensively as a zealous first century missionary, but his travels came to a halt when he was unjustly arrested and then confined to a house under soldier guard for 2 years. Rather than succumb to despair, Paul focused on what he could do. He gave spiritual help and comfort to all who came to visit him. He even wrote several of the letters that are now part of the Bible. What Anja does. As mentioned in the preceding article, Anja is housebound. Cancer has influenced every aspect of my life, she says. I can afford to risk infection right now. So my secular work and social life are all beyond but non-existent. How does Anja cope with her unchangeable circumstances? Creating a new routine was the key for me, she says. I prioritized what the most important to me and made schedule with my limited abilities in mind. This has given me a sense of control. What you can do if unchangeable circumstances seem to be controlling your life, try the following. Focus on what you can control. For example, you may not have been control over your health, but you can exercise, eat healthful food, and get sufficient rest. Number two, clarify what you would like to accomplish in your life. Break it down into small steps. Try to spend at least a little time each day working toward your goals. Number three, do tasks, even small ones, that you give you a sense of control. Clean the kitchen table and wash the dishes. Dress neatly. Do the most important task first in the morning. Number 4, look at the possible benefits of your circumstances. For example, does your situation give you greater insight into the ways of coping with difficulties? Can you use this insight to help others? So this is the bottom line. You may not be able to control your circumstances, but you may be able to control your response to them. This is another topic. Hello! Welcome Simran Channel! Ma'am Simran, welcome po. Salamat sa dalaw, Ma'am Simran. Nagpakita na si host, Ma'am Simran. Ikaw rin, pasusunod na LS mo, pakita ka rin. Pakita ka rin, Ma'am Simran, pagka ikaw rin nag-LS, nagpakita na si host, si Positive Outlook. Tambay lang, Ma'am Simran. Pakita na si Positive Outlook. Hindi natutulog pa sa kasambahay. Kaya medyo madilim. Tambay lang po. Nakita ko walang nag-LS ngayong oras na to. Kahapon hindi po ako nakaano eh. Wala akong nagawa eh. Kahit na mangisda o buong maghapon naging busy si Positive. Kaya ngayon sabi ko ay wala namang walang nag-LS, pwede ako mag-LS. Yun. Tambay lang po, Ma'am Simran. Salamat po sa Nandyan din si Sir Jesse kanina dumaan. Oo. Diyan Sir Jesse. Salamat po sa Team Jungle. Salamat po. Nagbabasa ako ng magazine na tungkol sa positivity. Are you in control of your life? The challenge, overwhelming demands. Hindi po, lapag lang ng inyong bahay diyan. Merong darating mamaya-maya diyan. At madidikitan din po kayo niyan. Salamat, Ma'am Simran. The challenge, overwhelming demands. The children need your attention now. So does your employer. Your spouse is calling. All this while you're trying to care for your ailing parent. This is not the life you plan, but it consumes you every day. What can I do? You ask. People need me. Responding to their very every demand may not be in your best interest or theirs. How can you regain control? The Bible examples of Moses. By acting as a sole judge of Israel, Moses may have been felt he was simply doing was needed. But his father-in-law told him, "What are you doing? It is not good. You will surely wear out." He suggested that Moses delegate much of the judging to capable men who would in turn bring only the hardest cases to Moses. The result, Moses' father-in-law assured him, "You will be able to stand the strain and everyone will go home satisfied." And how about what we mentioned in the preceding article? Delina. As mentioned in the opening article, Delina suffers with dystonia, a neuromuscular disorder. She also cares for her three disabled siblings. I found that taking one day at a time and avoiding procrastination reduces stress, she says. Being open about my situation has resulted in my receiving assistance from others, including my husband. Also, I take a little time each morning for gardening and something that brings me a lot of satisfaction. Sabi ni Inspired Music Channel, hello, Simran. What you can do. Sabi naman ni Ma'am Simran, shout out po kay Inspired Music Channel. If overwhelming demands control your life, try the following. See if you can enlist the aid of others. For example, do you have children living at home who can help? Are there family members or friends living nearby who could give you assistance? Make your needs known. For example, talk to your employer if his demands are unreasonable. That does not mean that you have to give him an ultimatum. Simply make him aware of what you are up against. He may be willing to adjust your load. Keep track of the number of demands you face in a week. Can any of them be delegated to others? Oh, nagbaba ng bahay si Ma'am Inspired Music Channel. Mamaya, hintay-hintay kayo, may darating dyan. Keep track of the number of demands you face in a week. Can any of them to be delegated to others? Number 4, be selective about accepting social invitations. If you cannot attend because of lack of time or energy, kindly say no. So this is the bottom line. If you try to do everything, you may render yourself unable to do anything. The another challenge while controlling our life, the challenge of negative feelings. Do strong feelings, perhaps sadness, anger, or resentment, consume you? If so, you may have little time or energy to pursue what is truly important to you. What can you do about it? Some negative emotions can be the result of a health problem that may need professional treatment. Each individual should carefully evaluate his or her option before making a personal decision. Example of King David. King David was subject to a wide range of emotion, including anxiety and sorrow. What helped him to keep functioning? David left matters in God's hands. He also wrote his feelings down, and as a man of faith, he prayed frequently. Many psalms in the Bible are prayers of David, which he put into writing. And what Gregory does? As mentioned in the opening article, Gregory suffers from anxiety disorder. My excessive worrying was out of proportion and out of control, he says. How did Gregory regain control? To get perspective, he says, I accepted the kind help of my wife and friends. I also sought professional assistance and learned more about my condition. After making some lifestyle changes, I began to feel that I was in control of my condition, not that it was in control of me. Although I still experience bouts of anxiety, I now have better sense of what triggers them, and I know how to manage my disorder. Proverbs 17:22 says, a joyful heart is a good medicine. Natin, wala yung sound natin. What you can do. If negative feelings control your life, try the following. First, write down your feelings in a journal. Second, express your feelings to a close relative or friend. Third, challenge your feelings. For example, ask yourself, is there really evidence to support such a negative view of myself? Fourth, do not hold on to anxiety, anger, or resentment. Redirect your energies to something more productive. So this is the bottom line. Often, negative feelings are are not the result of our circumstances, but how we view them. So, can you control your life? There is a saying, life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. Today, no one has dealt a perfect set of circumstances. Often, the secret to gaining control is learning both to accept those circumstances and to work within the limitation that they impose. If you can reclaim some control of your life despite unfortunate circumstances, that is good. If your circumstances eventually improve, that is better. But the best is yet to come. Bible promises a time when all people will be able to have satisfying measure of control over their life. They will be able to live to their full potential, uninhibited by frustrating circumstances, daily pressures, and negative feelings. The Bible refers to this as the real life. Isaiah 65:21 and 2 says, they will build houses and live in them. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruitage. They will not build for some else to inhabit, nor they will plant for others to eat. For the days of my people will be like the days of a tree, and the work of their hands, my chosen ones, will enjoy to the full. So this is the article about how you control your life. Walang sound?